Rolling.
Hello, my dear friends. Wishing all of you a very, very happy time and nice time. It has been after quite some time. Today, I'm sitting like this to do some shoot at my home. And as I am growing old, I am coming to a more and more point of realization about appreciating the little simplest of the joys, which gives me the joy to my heart's content. And when someone really gives something to me, some gifts out of pure love, and in between there is no nothing, no expectations, no otherwise thing, only pure love. Those gestures just touches my heart like anything. And today I wanted to share with all of you. Firstly, though, I am very, very fond of fruits since I had been a kid, a child. That from that time onwards, I had been always very, very fond of fruits, because my father, my grandfather, they always used to say, fruit is the best thing. Whether you eat other stuffs or not, fruit you must always. And believe me or not, every day in my school tiffin box, the only thing I used to carry, or that my mother used to give me, was loads of fruits. Loads of, at least there would have been 2-3 different kind of fruits, and that was my tiffin box. It was not bread, rotis, or any other thing. I do not remember ever having those things in my tiffin box. And one thing I still remember, the other fruits though my mother used to cut and put it in the tiffin box. Loads of fruits, as I'm saying, no other things ever I can remember. Since I was a nursery kid to the time I was in 10th grade also, or 11th, 12th also, every time, yes, the box was loaded with only fruits, different types. And one thing I would like to share, as I was saying, for other fruits like like cucumber, like apple, like oranges, like dates and pears, and all this kind of fruits, that too my mother used to whatever she can cut, she used to put. But one particular fruit is the sugar cane. Nowadays too, we have loads of those sugar cane juice vendors where you go and you get a glass of sugar cane juice. But when I used to grow up, that time those kind of vendors were not very many. And more than that, my father always used to say that you must always chew the fruit. You should not be ever taking the juice. And trust me, till today's date, at this age also, I never ever have any fruit juice. I don't know how an orange juice tastes. I don't know how an apple juice tastes, or any other juices taste. I really don't know. I never have tasted. Now coming back, my grandmother, she used to take so much patience. She even used to give sugar cane. My mother, she never give me the sugar cane in my tiffin box, because sugar cane means you have to cut those hard skins of the sugar cane. They're very hard, and then making them bite-sized pieces and putting them in the tiffin box. My mother never did that, honestly. And I don't expect also, no one, I mean even me as a mother also, I don't think I would have ever done cutting the skin of the sugar cane, making into bite size. I would have never done that. But my grandmother, I must say, she used to take that extra patience, and she used to take those stick like sugar cane, and she used to peel the skin off. In big in Bengali we call it boti, means where you sit on the ground and there's that cutting tool, and which we call in Bengali boti. And then she used to cut that, and then used to make bite size small pieces, and then used to stuff my tiffin box with that. So now when I look back to these memories, or those memories, it's really overwhelms my heart. The purest love, no expectations, no nothing. And I really, really miss those memories, miss those days, miss those people, honestly. And I can't think also now anyone is going to take so much labor and put that labor in the love to express it. My grandmother used to do that. Till I can remember, I used to always have the sugar cane peeled by her and being, cut into bite-sized pieces when I grew old that time also. And coming back, as I was saying, more and more I am getting old, the more and more I am becoming, like appreciating the smallest of the joys, smallest joys of life. And today I just felt, I'm fond of, as I said, I'm very, very fond of fruits. And one fruit in particular which I am so fond of is ripe jackfruit. Yes, most people know, like 90% of the people know that jackfruit is eaten only as a curry or a vegetable when they make it, curry, sabziya, etc. But in Bengal, in Orissa, and in Bihar, these are the places where we eat jackfruit raw in the form of curry or sabzi as a vegetable. But at the same time, we are also fond of the ripe jackfruit. It is so special. And now I live in Delhi. In Delhi, over the years of my life, I never have seen ripe jackfruit. You do not get it here. And by the way, you get ripe jackfruit in Kerala also. People are very fond, but in Delhi and in any other parts, you do not get that. People actually don't even have the idea also that jackfruit can be eaten as a ripened or ripe fruit. And another thing, jackfruit is also, you can say, a relative of durian. Durian is another jackfruit family fruit that you generally get in South Asian countries of Thailand, of China, Burma or present day Myanmar. Especially in China, you get durian. And durian is a fruit which do have a weird smell. So in China and in those countries, carrying durian in the public transport is banned because that smell most people cannot tolerate. And ripe jackfruit also comes from a similar family. So in India, when someone go back to, like the way how I live in Delhi, as I said, when people go to Bengal or in, in Kerala or in Orissa, that time, and especially this fruit you get only during this season. This is the end of June. Today is 30th of June when we are shooting this, 2025. During this period only you get the ripe jackfruit. You do not get it all the year. So when someone goes also to Bengal, etc., it is, you can ask them to bring some mangoes or other fruit, but asking someone to bring jackfruit, ripe jackfruut, is an absolute no-no, because most of the time you know that whoever you are asking, they are not going to bring. Why? As I said, the smell of the ripe jackfruit is little bit weird and most people cannot tolerate it. Most people, but the people who are fond of this fruit, it's like, wow, I just want to have it. So people, you are asking people to bring it, it's very embarrassing, because you always think in your hindsight that how they are going to bring this fruit, maybe in the bus, in the flight, on the train, etc. But by the way, when I go to last year when I went to Calcutta, or whenever this season I go, I always bring jackfruit, but that is I doing for myself. But I cannot expect someone bringing it, the ripe one, with that kind of a weird smell for me. But here I want to say that I have a bhaiya, and by the way, before telling more about, by my religion I am a Hindu, and the bhaiya I am talking about, he is a Muslim. And many a times, I said it on purpose, because many a times people consider, all this communalism, these hatreds, etc. Now this bhaiya, he lives very near to, my house, and he is also an auto driver. Auto is a three-wheeled carriage. If you do the Google thing, you will see what is an auto, and he is an auto driver. And many a times when I go around near around, I always ask him, he only takes me around. And so this bhaiya, his house is in West Bengal, and during this time, every year whenever he goes, his house is having a lot of jackfruit trees in Bengal. So whenever this time he goes, every year he brings a ripe jackfruit for me from his hometown in Bengal, which is near Darjeeling. From here, all via the train, he brings this so-called weird smelling ripe fruit for me. And so, that is what gives me the purest joy, that when people take, so much effort, showing this purest love. And that is the reason, see, this is, I just want, today I'm not breaking it. I will break it. When I break it, that time I'll be sharing that video. Today I'm not breaking it. The reason is, the inside, whenever we break it, the inside is very sticky. So my hands will get all the, like adhesive and sticky. And I have some other shoots also after this. That's why I'm not breaking. But when I break it next time, I'm definitely going to make a video and share with you. So this you can see, this is a ripe jackfruit. This is not a vegetable one. This ripe jackfruit only gets ripened on the tree, and the inside is fully yellow. I will share, as I said, when I break it. So, and on the video you cannot smell it, but people who are around, they can have a smell, and most people do not like this smell. It is, durian is too much. It is not that too much, but still it is a lot. So this is what I always now love, when people show me this, this love. I mean, I get speechless, I get overwhelmed. And once again, it comes to me, boils down to the fact that, life for me is all about the simplest joy. That simplest joy that gives me the maximum of the happiness to my soul. Other than that, what is there left in life? Hardly anything. So, yes, I just wanted to say that Irshad Bhaiya, as I was saying, he's my auto bhaiya, who is incidentally Muslim. So, he always brings every year this thing, specially for me, from his hometown in West Bengal, which is around Darjeeling. And this is from his house's tree. And so what can I say? This is the purest joy that the people show and share. And yes, once again, my gratitude to Irshad Bhaiya for bringing this, because even if I spend a few thousands also, I will not get this fruit in Delhi, Gurgaon or anywhere in North India. This is a pure, ripe, ripened jackfruit. So, life is all about the simplest of the joy, the simplest of the pleasures. And when people just, go beyond and share this show their this, big gestures of love. I mean, I just have no words to say, and that is, at this age of me, matters the most. That what am I getting when people give me this beautiful, overwhelming gestures of love? It just makes me speechless. So enjoy your life, have a good time, and I'm going to share more stories of mine, because as I'm growing more old, I'm just feeling like, I need to share more of myself rather than any other topics. So yes, I shared a little glimpse of my thought, where it overwhelms me, where it makes me speechless, and I appreciate this, unselfish love of the people, whether it's in the form of this beautiful fruit, which, and let me tell you, this is the only time I'll be eating this fruit. After this, I will not get this fruit once again, until and unless if he goes next year during this season and bringing it. Otherwise, as I said, even if I spend few thousands also, still I will not get this fruit. So yes, my dear friends, love you all. Wish you all the best. God bless all of you. Thank you.